Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video, I'm going to be going through why cheap creative always performs better than the premium ones. And I'm going to show you two sets with splits and ducteds and go through some overall costs. So let's get right into it. So let's start with the premium splits. So here are 4 different ads that we ran for different clients in the last 30 days that didn't actually perform. And the cost per lead was absolutely insane. I'm talking cost per lead of anywhere between $30 and $55, which is really, really expensive. So let's go through it. So as you can see, the first one was just promoting a Mitsubishi heavy industry system starting from $14.99. Now, as you can see with this ad, it's very clean, it's very crisp. Yes, it shows the discounts, it's end of financial year. We've got a couple here that's blended into the background and it looks nice, but it just didn't perform. Same thing here, we've got a family, split aircon, mega deals, end of financial year, starting from $14.99. And again, both of these I thought would perform extremely well. And this is kind of what the client wanted. It's in their brand, yet the cost per lead was anywhere between $40 and $50. So we switched it off pretty quickly. This is another example of a Daikin 2.5 kilowatt, $16.99 starting from price. And this was in his brand, in his color scheme and everything, but it just didn't work. And again, this one, 2.5 kilowatt, supplied and installed Mitsubishi Heavy, starting from $16.99. It's got a photo of him, and then his van, and it looks very professional, very clean. And again, it didn't work. Now the reason is it doesn't jump out at you. You're scrolling, it doesn't jump out at you. There's no bright colors, especially with these two, right? It's all the same sort of tone. It's all the same contrast. There's no discounts. There's nothing like that. And that is why it didn't work. However, what we do like to do is make creatives in your brand, in your color scheme, using some of your photos, and obviously having yourself in the photos always helps. But what we do instead is have something. Think JB Hi-Fi, Kohl's, Woolworths, because the reality is this. We're always seeing discounts, lowest price this, half price this, save money here. And that's instilled in us. And that is why these sort of creatives perform extremely, extremely well. So much so, this is costing between $5 and $10 per lead, compared to $40 to $50 over here. And as you can see, it's very cheap and nasty. Then that's what works. So obviously end of summer, we're still promoting this because this is our best performing ad that we have. It's generating $3.50 leads right now in Brisbane. And we got the starting price of $13.99. Again, this is a stock standard one for us. This performs extremely, extremely well. And as you can see, we've got all the major brands here. Obviously, a Daikin and a Mitsubishi aren't $13.99. It's more for a Hisense or Samsung or Midea. But we like to promote all brands because, again, it is starting from this price for selective brands. Same with this one. This one has performed really well. This one actually is getting, I think, $2.50 leads. The aircon's wonky. It's really strange, but it's performing extremely well. He's doing a Gree for $13.99 and also a Hisense as well. And you can see the reason these ads are performing extremely well is because they're bright, they're colorful. When you're scrolling, your eyes are drawn to them compared to these, right? Yeah, they might look nicer, clean, professional, aesthetically pleasing. These ones capture your attention a lot better. And you can see here with the arrows, they're all starting from the same price, but that doesn't really matter too much. But they're bright, they're colorful. We've got the crossouts here, we've got the crossouts there, we've got arrows everywhere. And that's just a prime example of the split creatives that work compared to the ones that don't. Now, let's go to the ducted, and it's a very similar thing. These are ducteds that we drew up for clients, different price points. Obviously, you can see here, starting from $5,999. We've got one here for a Mitsubishi 10 kilowatt for $8,500. And then we've got one here starting from $8,999. And then we've got one here starting from $7,999. With these, you may look at these, they do look nice, and you'd think they're performing well because, again, it's all branded. Everything here is specific to the individual client that we're running ads for. It's very thought out. The client's very happy with these creatives. And this is typically what we'll launch to start the journey, right? But this isn't what actually performs. And again, the reason is because it's bright, it's colorful, it looks less premium, it looks cheaper. Even what we found, the same price, the cheaper, more basic, simple ads perform better because we're so used to seeing Kohl's, Woolworths, JB Hi-Fi, Harvey Norman. We're so used to seeing these cheap, bright, colorful ads all the time that it's kind of instilled in us now that that's what we should be seeing. And this one is probably the best performing ducted ad we've ever run. For Brisbane, Sydney, Perth, this outperforms anything. And you can pretty much advertise whatever price you want. Again, look at this, $8,999. We're promoting this, and even this one's cheaper. This will get a $10 to $15 lead cost compared to this at, again, $50 to $60 lead cost. And this one actually worked really, really well because this one is fully branded to this particular client. And we've got a Daikin, we've got 10 kilowatt, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, and 12,200, as you can see here. And this is super clear, straight to the point. This is what you're getting. This is what it includes. And there you go. It's actually getting leads for around $16 fully qualified, compared to this where it's like $50 to $60 and they're just shopping around, right? So pricing is kind of irrelevant on the ads. It's all about the colors. It's all about that, making it look very simple and easy to read with the eyes. Think about it. We've only got a couple of seconds to capture their attention. What captures your attention more? These or these? So this is what's working right now with air conditioning creative, both splits and ducted. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.